Hello and welcome back to the next little makeup time travel to the 1940s. As always, just use the foundation, concealer, and powder and colors you usually apply in your makeup routine and that match your type. Suggestions for colors are in the description box. In the 1940s, as we know, everything was influenced by the war, including makeup and styling. Unlike the women in countries like Britain, France, or America, German Fräuleins were asked to keep it as natural as possible. The so-called German Fashion Board was originated by Hitler, who was adamant about the look of the makeup-less German woman, who, in his words, doesn't paint herself. Around the world, though, women showed encouragement and faith in their victory by using makeup and especially the super popular red lipstick. I'm applying the foundation, this one in one shade darker than my natural skin tone, on top of the rich face cream to create a subdued shine on the skin. Makeup was often heavy in the 1940s. Unlike many people are telling us that they were so natural, the textures of the products weren't, and not as pale as many think. After I've corrected things here and there with the concealer, I also apply my powder in a shade darker. Eye makeup was not very colorful back then, especially during daytime, so I only apply a matte light cream tone on the movable lid. Then I use a very subdued matte brownish gray to contour the eye crease and blend everything a little with a lighter shade. In Britain, for example, next to food, some fabrics, stockings, and other things, also makeup was rationed, although they found ways to be as glamorous as one can imagine, which amazes me every time I see footage from back then. Powder puffs even had the shape of military caps. As the shortages went to their peak, many turned to the black market. Eyebrows had a much more natural shape than in the 2 decades before. I'm using a simple brown Cariel kohl to create a bow and fill in the hair that doesn't grow. And I only apply a little bit of black mascara. I shape my nose a little before I use my index fingers to bend my lashes up instead of using a lash curler. That's all I use on the eyes for the daytime. A fresh look was desired. Bright and clear blush colors were applied on the apples of the cheeks and brushed up to the cheekbones. I'm even blending it to the temples and give the chin and forehead a little bit of fresh color too. And yes, ladies, this time you're not getting around a red shade of lipstick. It is often said that lipstick was bright red and matte, but that's not exactly true. There were many glossy shades as well, and rosy and peachy tones. Though, as a working girl in a factory, I want to show my support for the winning troops and present a clean, fresh face with victory red lips. They're drawn bigger than in the 30s. And the upper lip part is rounder and more voluminous, as well as the lower lip. For a glamorous evening or party look, I'm using more of the light beige eyeshadow to make the eyes appear much more bright and clean. I even apply something between the inner eye and my nose. Then I use the brown kohl kajal as an eyeliner to create a slim but not harsh line. The big eye catcher is going to be the lashes. So I'm using fake ones here. I have another pair of long and thin ones, but that doesn't work anymore. So I have to use these little thicker ones. If you can find long and slim ones, that would be perfect for 1940s style. So I cut off a little bit at the end to make it fit my eye shape better. Now I'm drawing the lips again, but this time with a lip liner before to make the color last and to correct uneven lines. And that's how simple we've turned from the day to an evening look. Now, it sure wasn't due to the red lipstick, but the grit and courage paid off, and the war was finally over in early May 1945. The aftermath was still extraordinarily difficult, yet good things were created again, like the Frisbee, Bugs Bunny, the Beatles, Polaroid cameras, and the nuclear testing at the Bikini Atolls begun, which shows humans obviously had missed the point of peace after war. Anyways, stay tuned to take the next step ahead in time to the 1950s. Thanks for watching.